It seems there's a bit of a misconception spreading regarding the recently announced dual-featured banner system for Genshin Impact. The main grievance I've seen concerning this system is that free-to-play players will be overwhelmed by the amount of available characters and thus will not have the chance to save up primo gems for them. Well, I just want to quickly use some numbers and logic to prove completely that this is not the case and that we should all be happy that this addition is coming to the game. Let's start off with our wishing data. According to this Gaming Scan article, in October 2021, you could acquire an estimated 45 intertwined fates from free primo gems and then 5 more from the monthly Stardust exchange. So assuming you get around the same amount every month, that would take about 3.5 months of saving to get 180 wishes, the absolute maximum number to get a specific featured character. Of course, you can expedite this with the daily Welkin Moon Primo Gems, in which case it will take a bit over 2.5 months, or also with the Battle Pass for just over 2 whole months. Objectively, these are pretty long amounts of time, but for one, they assume you have the absolute worst luck possible, and 2, this is for guaranteed. They especially made it a point to say that the presence of 2 banners does not irregularly affect your pity counts. Not a whole lot of gacha games give free-to-play players the luxury of being able to take advantage of the system like this. Even just the comfort given by knowing that your savings are actually going to meaningfully contribute to getting a character that you definitely want should not be understated. Now getting back to our characters, I've looked at the history of rerun banners and including the ones confirmed for 2.3, have calculated a very rough average of 7 months between a character's initial run and their rerun. I believe that with double reruns, all characters should probably have them about every 5 or 6 months or so, which equates to more chances to roll, especially nice for newcomers to the game that may have never even had a chance to get particular characters. That is more than enough time to save up for the few that you really want while still being able to pursue new releases. Even in the worst case scenario where there are 2 reruns featuring characters that you want really badly, it's still a better situation. There will always be times where the banner schedule lines up with your primo gem counts and times when it doesn't, but in the case you happen to miss out on that character, now they will be returning much sooner than if they had stuck to single reruns. It's especially sad to look back on the version 1.2 characters, Albedo and Ganyu, because they have been unavailable for such a long time. If we get double reruns for 3 more patches, then version 2 can have included every single limited banner in the game, which is how it should be, but with the growing list of characters would not be possible otherwise. Obviously, Genshin won't stop producing new characters since it's how MiHoYo makes their money, so that means inevitably, they would have either had to create increasingly long gaps of unavailability for certain ones, or increase the frequency of reruns. I'm glad they went with the better option. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, thanks for watching.